What's up, everybody? This is Tourette's Trucker. We're coming at you. We live here. Not really live. I'm live. Not live when you're seeing this, but you get the point. Anyway, today we're going to talk about something that a lot of people aren't going to like, but I feel this way. My family feels this way. I'm sure there's a lot of truck drivers out here that feel this way. I'm sure there's a lot of home makers and other professions that feel this way. So if you want to know what that topic is, stay tuned. I'll be right back.
Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we...
Alright, y'all, I'm back. Today we are going to discuss something that's going to irk a lot of millennials' nerves, because the millennials don't like this subject. They hate it, but life happens. And I'm going to say it, Blue Lives Matter. Heck with this, Black Lives Matter, all lives matter, blue lives matter. For those who don't think we should support the police, you're seriously mistaken on what you think life is going to be like if you defund and dismantle police. As a truck driver, we really get harassed a lot. Y'all think black people get harassed? You ought to see how truck drivers get harassed. Truck drivers are always being harassed by DOT and State Patrol, and people who are DOT certified always stopping a truck on an off-ramp or on the interstate just to inspect them, just to look over their truck, look over their paperwork. You know, we're being stopped by trucking. You know, we haven't done anything wrong but drive down a particular highway, and we get stopped whether we're doing anything wrong or not. So you want to talk about, well, I'm being pulled, you know, driving while black. Well, we're driving while being in a truck. We get pulled all the time. We get pulled in weigh stations, even if you're underweight and there's nothing wrong with your truck. Like I'm a hazmat carrier, they'll still pull you around to the back to inspect you, and you haven't done anything wrong. I mean, but they'll pull you to the back and look over all your stuff. So you know, people think we need to fund the police. I'm sure a lot of truck drivers will say, no, how about we defund DOT? DOT defunding would make a lot of truck drivers happy. Anyway, let's get back to the police. Some people know I have a criminal past when I was a teenager. Actually, a cop lied on me and everything else, held me downtown, wouldn't allow me to make phone calls for over 12 hours and this and that until, you know, they did some BS, and actually that detective ended up being police chief, I believe. His name was Matt Doring in Glenn County. I'll say his name, I'm not scared. His name was Matt Doring. Lied and everything else on me back in the 80s when I was a teenager. I did do a little time for something. I deserved the time. What the fuck? Yo, shit. Fuck me, did he fucking hit my truck? I'm sorry, y'all. This truck just had me going by. All of a sudden, my truck jumped like the guy hit me. Whoo! I don't see any marks or anything, but it sure freaking jumped or something. So I don't know what the story is on that, but that scared me. But I'm looking, I don't see any damage or anything. I didn't see any parts falling on the ground anywhere. But we'll edit that part out. Anyway, you know, I don't really, you know, claim all cops are like that one Detective Matt Doran. Yes, there are bad cops and there are good cops. Generally, Glenn County does have a lot of bad cops. There were one that used to harass my brother all the time. There was he was state patrol. There was a county cop that used to come on out of town looking for us lowriders with a tape measure. Oop, look, your headlights are too low. Constantly writing tickets for our lowrider club sticker being on our back window and all, just always wanting to find something. So you got some that are jerks. But for the most part, back then in the 80s, we all hung out in the parking lots, like an old Walmart parking lot, and the cops would hang out with us because we're right there in the open, so they can actually keep an eye on you. So, you know, some of the cops were actually cool. I mean, not every cop is out there trying to mow people down. That's a myth. That the statistics prove that's wrong. 99% of the cops are good cops. You've got a bad apple, like I said in the video. You got a bad apple in every profession in this world. There's a bad apple. Got a bad apple. You know, you got your bad truck drivers, which is what I discussed in yesterday's video about the truck drivers who leave pee bottles out in parking lots, dump their trash. We've been in truck stops and literally seen a guy literally just dump a pee bottle outside his window, and it's just splashing all over the country. I mean, that's just nasty. That's freaking disgusting. So you've got bad people in every profession. Not all your cops are freaking bad. Sorry, I'm getting hot. I'm here loading right now, so I can't run my truck for AC or anything, so I'm kind of sweating here. But if you got bad cops, you got good cops. Bad people in every profession. Most of your cops are good. There's plenty of news coverage, well, articles, but the media doesn't really promote it, of cops doing good things. There's photos and YouTube videos of cops all the time out there changing tires, you know, hugging people, giving people rides. I mean, helping people out. I mean, cops do much more good than they do bad. If you want to get rid of the police, do you think truck drivers really want to deliver? I mean, look at Robert Denny, whatever the guy was back in the Rodney King ride, the truck driver that got pulled out of his truck and got beaten. Look at this one, you know, with the tanker that they were wanting to press charges of. Said he mowed down a crowd, but the video showed differently. Nobody was injured. There's a petition, over 30,000 people wanting him charged. I mean, he didn't run over anybody. Nobody was injured but him. He got pulled out of his truck, he got beaten, his wallet was stolen, his phone was stolen, you know, all busted up. So where's the justice for him? He wasn't doing anything. Why are you on an interstate, blocking an interstate anyway? He legally got on the interstate before they shut it down. So, you know, thank God the police finally got there. So, you know, police are a good thing. If this is what you're going to do to people, do you think truck drivers want to deliver goods? You thought the coronavirus was bad? We're trying to get shell stock? What if truck drivers stop refusing to go to your cities to deliver because we don't feel safe, because there's no police force to protect us? You know, we're engaged in interstate commerce. We're not allowed to be stopped on interstates, especially me. I'm a hazmat carrier. A lot of people don't, you know, most tankers haul hazmat products. Well, you know, we can't even pull off. If we pull off on the side of the road, we have to be at least 5 feet to 6 feet off the shoulder, away from the roadway. So, because we're a hazmat carrier. If something happens with a hazmat load, you're looking at possibly millions of dollars for cleanup. So, you know, we can't just stop on a roadway. We can't just stop on an exit ramp. You know, we have a lot of restrictions. So you think we want to be stopped and have our load like that guy was? They're up there climbing on top of that guy's gasoline tanker. What if somebody decide to do a Motel cocktail and throw it at his tanker? You know, he's got placard with gas. You know, how do you think that's going to go? So, you know, if y'all want to get rid of the police, you're looking for a word of hurt. I mean, truckers are going to stop going. They're going to say, nope, I'm not doing it. I'm not delivering goods. I'm not going to go there. They're not getting our items. They're not going to. I don't care if they run out of food. I don't care if they run out of toilet paper. We're going to look after our safety, because you want to go home at night. Well, we want to go home at night too. And we don't get to go home that often. Truck drivers are generally out 2 to 3 weeks at a time. So you don't think our families want to see us? They don't get to see us enough as it is. How do you think they'll feel if we're gone for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then next thing you know, we get pulled out of our truck on the interstate and then we get killed, and then they never see us again. I mean, you know, they didn't get to say goodbye or anything. I mean, you know, it's just awful. We love police, or average truck driver love police. We have respect for police. I have the utmost respect for police, even though I've got a checkered past from a teenager dealing with some cops that lied on me and did some crap, even though I did deserve a punishment. I didn't deserve to be lied in the way they did things. They definitely did things that were wrong, you know, inaccurate and absolutely just falsified crap. But still, and that's my point. I love cops. I stand behind you cops. If any of you cops are watching this, I stand behind y'all. Y'all are heroes. You first responders, hey, I'm all for y'all. Wish y'all the best. I hope y'all stay safe. Hope y'all stay coronavirus free, and I hope y'all Blue Lives Matter. I hope y'all get all the funding. I don't want to see y'all defunded. I don't want to see y'all dismantled. We love our police. We want to see you out there. God bless y'all, and I hope y'all stay safe and have a good day. Peace out.